Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again. People seem to enjoy using a song to get at a deeper meaning. So tonight we're going to talk about a song that has a deeper meaning that people have been talking about for 40 or 50 years, trying to figure out the mystery of the song, what it means. And the funny part is, the reason I think people can't figure it out is because the deeper meaning of the song is true. So tonight we're going to talk about why Billie Joe McAllister jumped off the Tallahatchie Bridge. The name of the song is Ode to Billie Joe, written by Bobby Gentry, not Janis Joplin. I don't know where that... Anyway. So, that song, what's it about? We don't know, right? It's a mystery. It's a mystery because we don't know what they threw off the bridge. It's driving the country crazy for 40 or 50 years now. See, the thing is, it doesn't matter. Because that's not the point of the song. It's not. There are theories about what was thrown off the bridge, and they run wild. Everything from a wedding ring to flowers, to a rag doll, to a baby. The meaning of the song, I think, is even darker than any of that. Any of it. The point of the song is not why Billie Joe jumped off the bridge. It's not. It's an inciting incident, but that's not the plot. It's not the plot. People talk about that missing fact. It's a negative fact. It's something you expect to be there that isn't. Just like the Sherlock Holmes story. Sometimes that can point you to the right question. Sometimes it can give you the answer. But the answer is only important if you're asking the right question. The question isn't what did he throw off the bridge. The question is, why didn't the author include it? Because it's not important. It's not important. The plot is not him jumping off the bridge. The plot is the conversation at the table. Nobody at that table, with the exception of the narrator, could tell you. And she doesn't. I think it points to something a little darker. There are times when people go that route. I'll show them. They'll miss me when I'm gone. But what the song shows is that that's really not true. What the song shows is that those people that don't like you, like the father, thought you never had a lick of sense. Pass the biscuits. I got to get that bottom 40 acres done. Your friend from when you were younger got some apple pie. Nobody cared. Except for one person. His girlfriend. The rest of the family didn't even know it was a girlfriend. She cared, lost her appetite. You only hurt the ones you love when you go that route. Life is never without the means to dismiss itself, but that seems like a really, really bad reason to do it. Because the only people who care would be the only people who cared when you were still alive. The reason that meaning doesn't get picked up is because it's true. When we listen to that, we don't think of that as abnormal, that nobody at the table cared, because we know it's true. Deep down, it's true. We don't care. What are we focused on? What did they throw off the bridge? What's the scandal? What's the gossip? I don't care about the life. the fact that we focus on what they threw off the bridge shows that it's true. That very disturbing, dark reality is true. Now, Bobby Gentry was very smart. She never actually disclosed her meaning. In fact, one time when she was asked, she said, "I don't know." But I fail to believe that a storyteller like her didn't have a deeper point. And the one time she hinted to it, she said that a lot of people had made, guesses as to what was thrown off the bridge. But that's not the message. If there had to be a message, it was the nonchalant conversation at the table. Kind of exploring what happens after you go, especially if you go that route. And I think that's even darker than the baby. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good night.